So as I have been cleaning up my office here and setting up a little witchy corner for myself, I have been constantly pulled over the last several months, but I've always kind of been on the fence of like jumping headfirst into my witchy self or not, because I don't really know where to go or what to do. But I feel compelled, and so I decided to pull out my tarot today. Now, I have started, let me show you. So I'm taking notes on the cards that I pull myself, and then I'm using like the comments like a little diary kind of situation. So as I was shuffling, a card jumped out, and if you've ever used tarot, you know what that means. So I used that card for myself, and then I pulled another card for you. If you feel so inclined, I would love for you to hang out and tell me if you get anything, you feel anything, if anything's kind of ringing true for you. But if it doesn't, that just means this is not for you, and you can move on and find something else. So first, for myself, I pulled the Nine of Swords. So this is my little celestial deck. It did pull reversed, so let me read to you. Let's see, it says, the swords represent air, symbolizing the realm of ideas, thoughts, and the intellectual world. Words and actions, they can often appear when communicating your ideas, making decisions, and asserting your power, which makes sense because I'm deciding to finally take that step and step into my power, because I feel like we need feminine energy and leadership more now than ever. So here I am, and I'm going to try to do my part, and hopefully it connects with somebody. I know some of the people I found over the last few weeks have really touched me, so maybe I can pass that gift forward. Let's see, because I pulled it reversed, it does mean inner turmoil, deep-seated fears, secrets, releasing worry, which makes sense because everything about life is scary right now, from big picture and the administration and where our country is going to individually. Like, I have a huge surgery coming up next month, at the beginning of next month, in just a few weeks. I have my pre-op with my main surgeon, because there's 3 of them, on Monday coming up, so a week from yesterday. So that means there's 2 weeks till surgery. Holy hell, that's scary. Okay, and it's talking about, like, if you're not willing to open up and accept help, there's extreme guilt, self-pity, and loathing, which is absolutely true. I had some friends ask for a wish list, and I felt awful even asking for the help, but I know what kind of a situation we're in financially, so I went ahead and I sent them the wish list, and a few people have sent me things that are going to be hugely helpful when I get home and in recovery. And yes, there is some self-pity because with all of the income that I have lost recently and the fact that I can't work for the next month to 2 months, I am terrified. I am so worried that my health and the fact that I can't work is going to cause us serious financial turmoil, and we were just starting to get to a point where we were doing good. So that's my stuff to work on today. Let's look at your card. And again, if this does not resonate with you, it just means it is not for you. But today, and some people are going to go, haha, this makes sense, but listen first. I pulled the Death card. Death actually represents transformation, rebirth, and change. It's the end of one phase and starting a new phase, which makes a lot of sense with the situation that we're in, right? No longer able to hang on to heroic ideals or identify with the reflection in the mirror of the external world. Astrologically, it marks a time when the ego is no longer triumphant over dark forces and is faced with its shadowy aspects. Now, for the diary part where I'm using the commentary, when something touches me from what I'm reading, I'm just typing whatever comes out. So I don't know if that is tapping in and just letting go, but I'm not thinking about this, it is just coming out. So this next part, Scorpio marks the entrance to the underworld, where ghosts, secrets, and denials of the past are stored. And this is what I felt compelled to type. I am seeing that you need to do some looking inward, that what dark things are holding you back from your authenticity? Are you afraid of failure? Do you think you're not worthy or worth having good things happen to you? Maybe you feel like in these moments of darkness that it feels wrong to hold on to or share any joy. But in order to get through the darkness, we must have light. Hang on to your joy, find reasons and ways to share that joy with others. Sometimes just sharing a smile with a stranger can change their day, and that can have a ripple effect that can touch people you'll never even meet. Then we have, embrace the necessary endings in your life and trust that new opportunities will arise from the ashes of what no longer serves you. And now my words. This is very hard sometimes because we want instant gratification. And it can be physically painful to not know what's coming next, but sometimes we can't know, and we have to be okay with that. We must lean into the fact that universe has us, and while this doesn't mean that we do nothing, we still organize, create community, and work towards a better world. We cannot be so focused on the destination that we miss the teachings that will come along the way that will make us stronger. The transformation, now we're back to the teachings. The transformation or change that death can bring can be difficult, unexpected, sudden, or even traumatic, but it will bring with it a new lease on life. Now, my words. We know the next few years at least are going to be very traumatic, but if we work together, we can get through it, even though it may be the toughest fight of our lives. And we are in the midst of making true change here. If we stay focused on that and how amazing that could be, it can help to keep us from the despair and solitude that tough change can sometimes bring on. It may be telling you, back to teachings, it may be telling you that you need to draw a line under the past in order to move forward in a positive direction. So, this is a time of change for you and for me. This is a time of personal growth. This is a time of strength. This is a time where we need community. So, find community near you, with organizations that you support, with groups that you support. I was talking to actually my masseuse earlier this morning, and she and I have become friends, and she's witchy. She was talking about like how she's not sure about like getting in together with a group of witches, and I know that can be like intimidating for new witches, or sometimes just like the cliquey aspect of a coven type situation can be difficult, but that doesn't mean you can't start your own. So I'm going to try to get her and we're going to meet for coffee or maybe a glass of wine. We can take turns at each other's houses and just commune with each other, make sure that we're staying connected, make sure that we're staying integrated into each other's lives so that we can be there to support each other for whatever comes next. And we know it's going to be tough, but we can get through this together. If you are interested, if anything has rung true to you, please let me know in the comments. I am just getting back into getting connected and getting tapped in, so I would really love any feedback. I'm happy to take criticism so long as you're not being an asshole about it. Any insights, any information, any people you think I should follow, this is what I feel like I need to do right now. So this is what I'm going to do every morning from now on. And I think starting tomorrow, I'm going to do it before I touch anything else on my phone, so that the day or whatever has happened since I went to sleep is not affecting anything, and that I try to keep my reading as clear and concise as I can. So let me know what you think. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. I love you.